Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be once again discussing the Yuga Labs land sale, just kind of my thoughts on it, some details regarding the sale itself. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, please leave a like, and let's dive in. So right now I'm on the OpenSea marketplace and I'm just looking at the all-time volume of the top collections. So this is showing basically which collections have the highest all-time volume on their platform. So the two collections I'm going to be focusing on are Sandbox and Decentraland. Just to give you guys an idea on my thoughts on where the Yuga Labs land could potentially end up as a floor price and what you might want to consider as a buying opportunity. So if you're unable to mint, I would suggest acquiring it through OpenSea. You won't need to acquire any ApeCoin. You can just buy it with Ethereum right on their marketplace. So if you want to check that out, it is going to be launching on the 30th of April at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's unofficial yet to what the exact land sale details are, but we are speculating that it will be 100,000 plots of land and it's going to be a Dutch auction starting around 300 ApeCoin more or less. So that's kind of the gist of the land sale. We don't know how many people applied for KYC and we don't know how many per transaction or per wallet you will be able to mint, but I am assuming it is going to be higher because there are 100,000 plots of land, so they do need to sell a lot. If they limited it to only one per transaction, then it would obviously have um, a lot less chances of selling out higher. And the team is probably trying to strategize here because they do want that to be more bullish because they can put the ApeCoin they get from the land sale into the treasury and lock it up for a year. So I think it's in their best interest to have more per transaction slash wallet as opposed to say only one per person. So right now I am on the Decentraland OpenSea page, and the reason I'm showing this is because it is another metaverse project. So it is similar in that it's going to have plots of land, but instead of 100,000, it's got 97.5 thousand. So a little bit less, but still a lot. And you can see how the floor is around 2.3 Ethereum. So there's definitely potential that the Yuga Labs land could be in that range. So if you see it under 1 Ethereum, for example, I would consider that a great opportunity, especially if you can hold that and not be too nervous, because I think Yuga Labs over the long haul is just going to trend up pretty continuously. Obviously, there are going to be dips in their NFT collection price floors, but I think if they deliver a solid metaverse, then the land could be very expensive. So, just to give you guys an idea of some of the things I've been thinking about, is that obviously these plots of land can go for extremely high prices if you can get them connected and get kind of like this bigger plot of land where you have plots next to each other. So you have this kind of like bigger area so that you can build more on it. So that could be a strategy if you have the capital so that you can purchase a lot of neighboring plots and you want to up the price on that. It could be a strategy if you have that capital. Again, not everyone's going to have that. It is definitely a luxury where you can profit off of, but again, it's not for everyone. So I'm going to transition from Decentraland over to Sandbox just to show you another metaverse land project where we have 108,500 items here with a floor price of 1.7. So definitely in that 1.7 to 2.5 Ethereum range is very realistic and reasonable for Yuga Labs. However, it could be much higher following the initial launch hype. So we could probably see 3 to 4 Ethereum in my opinion. I think that is manageable. If you see plots in the 1 to 2 Ethereum range, I'm personally going to be buying secondary market if I see those plots available, especially if they're next to each other and I can get like this bigger plot of land with neighboring plots. I think that'll be very interesting. and something I'm going to be personally kind of looking out for. So you can see how even with such large collection sizes, they can still have very high floors, especially if the team and the brand is very developed and mature. So I think that Yuga Labs has that potential. I think that overall they could see a pretty high floor price. I would not be discouraged by the collection size. I think that's a better thing. It has a bigger reach. You can get more users involved. You can get obviously a lot more participants in the community, so that's a great thing. And as it comes down to like how good the metaverse they build is actually like the quality behind it. If it's going to be a higher floor, you want to see them deliver a good project, a good metaverse. I don't know when they're going to launch it, but I would hope that it's not too far from the launch. Otherwise, people are going to probably get a little worried because they don't know what the product actually looks like. But you know, the team's very, very good overall. I think they will have something solid to put out relatively soon after the actual initial sale. So that's just generally my thoughts on what could we expect from this land sale. I hope you guys are going to pay attention to that because it's going to be one of the biggest NFT launches in 2022 in my opinion. And as always, I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you could please leave a like and subscribe, that would mean a lot to me.